Welcome, Leo, to your monthly reading for January 2018, dealing with your love life. All right, so we're going to see what's going on with you for the month. Happy New Year to you as well. Whoa. We do have the Six of Swords just popped out. So an energy of having issues with moving on from a previous relationship, a broken relationship, a marriage, anything. You're in your mind about something or someone and it's really bothering you. I feel for many of you out there. We'll see what that may be about. All right, energy for Leo and love for January 2018. 10 card Celtic cross prayer for Leo in love for January 2018. Just for Leo in love for January 2018. Okay. So we do have as the theme, we have the Lovers. So definitely maybe a choice that you're making in love for many of you out there. There may be some issues that's definitely on your mind when the Lovers card is coming out. We'll see why that's there. And we have the Page of Wands. So I feel like maybe to get that new love interest or that combination of you two, maybe it's like a soulmate energy. You two have to be a bit more lively, outgoing, playful, interactive, having fun, and not being so tense and serious. Those energies are there. There could be pregnancy or a child as well involved in your situation. You do have the Nine of Swords, so definitely in your head about something. You're worried. All right. Some negative influences in the past, so maybe some harsh words being said, some kind of consequences kind of catching up to you from how disruptive the connection was with you and someone else, whether they were saying something to you, how you responded, bad timing or outside interference. The Eight of Swords is in reverse in the what could be. So changing your mind about something is usually either your perspective or you're breaking away from being stuck and trapped in a situation or relationship that was not suiting you, and it could be a marriage, and that choice of moving on so that you can make that connection. Maybe it's with a friend who you did not feel was a soulmate or a romantic partner, or love wasn't there. Maybe you need to change your mind about how things are supposed to happen in the universe. Okay. The Ten of Wands is here, so this is still holding on to grievances and kind of guilt, a lot of stress that is there. Maybe one-sided relationships where a lot of work is being done with one person and the other not so much. There's a lot of stress going on, so we will see why that's there. All right. The Six of Pentacles is here and how you're feeling and what's going on with you. So you may be feeling generous. You may also be the caretaker or someone that's kind of giving to you to give support in a relationship. You're trying to help your partner out. And sometimes this could be a burden, because if you're doing this kind of giving to your partner so that they can stay in a relationship, that can be an issue. That's something I'm guided to say to some of you out there. So just be careful. Make sure that you're giving to yourself as well. All right. Now, how others are seeing you, what's going on with you or your partner. You're going through a breakup, and maybe it's like you're splitting, parting ways because you may need some space. The other person may feel smothered. You're going through literally a separation or breakup, and I feel like kind of interacting with your friends, family, being social, those kind of things are going on. So there is some kind of breakup that's happening, either permanently or a mild one, due to some kind of arguments that happen from maybe coming from December. All right. Now, your partner, what's going on with them? So it does seem to be like a decision is here, whether or not to hook up with you because of the delay. Either you're putting off, they're putting off, you two joining forces. They could be making a decision on their side as well, but it does seem to me that some of you are trying to let something go, trying to move on from something, or you're being tempted to because something is not moving. All right, that's what it seems like to me. Now, we have the Four of Cups in reverse in the outcome, and a lot of times if you are hesitant or holding back from reaching out to somebody or giving someone a second try, or if you're staying with something that's not working out and you just stay and nobody makes a move, there are other opportunities that are there for you to take up, but you may miss those because you're kind of turning your back on it, a blind eye towards what's good, and you're focusing on what's kind of rotten or stale. So let's see why the Nine of Swords is here for Leo. Okay, for the Nine of Swords for Leo. Then you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus that you are thinking about, you may be dealing with, because these could be money issues that are happening in your relationship that could be holding you back from making a connection. Someone could have been staying again with you because of financial security. Those could be some issues, and you just kept or you're just in your head about wondering or not whether someone is there for that reason, you know. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Leo. You have the World, so definitely trying to find closure with a relationship with a person, but it's not completely there just yet. You know, lingering issues. Some of you did move on, but it's kind of you're still feeling that, maybe the slam of that door if it was kind of harsh, you know. I'll clarify the 8 of Swords reverse for Leo. We have the 7 of Pentacles, so definitely waiting. Someone maybe being a bit stubborn in the relationship. Clarify the 7 of Swords. The 8 of Swords reverse for Leo. And then you do have the 7 of Cups. So I feel like a lot of you, either you're going to work out or try to be patient with this connection because there is a breakup, or you're single looking to talk to others. You know, some of you you may just try to be friends, maybe say with an ex-partner or something like that. But does it look like to me that some of you are kind of waiting? Okay, you got 2 sevens there, and you got a 2 of Swords. Clarify the 10 of Wands for Leo. Clarify the 10 of Wands for Leo. And we do have the Page of Swords, so definitely some arguments and stress going on with you and another person, especially if you have broken up with them. You may be trying to figure out what they're doing, asking people about them. You're looking on social media, trying to figure out what's going on. Those kind of things could be there with that energy. Let's clarify the 2 of Cups reverse for Leo. The Ace of Wands is there, so maybe the breakup to make up, or the breakup so that you do, or you're able to move into a newer relationship for some of you out there. That's what I get with the Ace of Wands. It could be a fire sign, water sign that you're dealing with, anyone. Clarify the 2 of Swords for your partner if you're dealing with somebody. Clarify the 2 of Swords for Leo's partner. And you do have the 6 of Cups, and either, okay, some of you are dealing with someone and you've broken up with them because they continue to go back and forth to an ex-partner or someone in the past, or you know, this is them trying to reconcile with you, but you know, I feel like some of you realize that it's not a healthy thing if this is someone from your past. So especially when it comes to children, do you come into the relationship because someone has children or not? Those could be some things. And let's clarify the 4 of Cups reverse for Leo. Clarify the 4 of Cups reverse for Leo, January 2018. And then we do have the Page of Cups in reverse. So definitely a missed opportunity for some of you out there with a newer relationship, a younger person that could be there because you may be still holding on to a past person, a connection for some of you out there. It does seem to be like a few different breakups for some of you if you're dealing with a couple different people. A letdown that's potentially happening this month, but still a process of releasing some older energy. So let's see messages for Leo for the month of January 2018. Love, romance, angels. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Or literally needing to get out and about to be active, more active with your friends and family. If your relationship becomes overpowering, when you lose yourself in your relationship, you know, that can be an issue. Messages for, and especially if you're single looking for another person to kind of come into your world. Messages for Leo for January 2018. And it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Now this could mean, you know, the Page of Wands is there with the Lovers, so I feel like this could be something that's growing, but there's like this on and off kind of thing that's happening, especially if someone that's been waiting on you. I feel like you have to clear out older things, and a lot of you may jump to a conclusion because you feel like maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that's there showing up. These energies, a lot of different people that are around you, they could be actively kind of in your relationship. It could be family members, friends, different things like that, but I feel like something is could be holding you back, and you may feel like this particular relationship is not for you, but for some of you, it just may be the case. I feel like you have to use your intuition in that scenario. And also, these are our general, so if you would like a private or personal reading, you can go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something that's going to be for you. All right, so much love and much light.